Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. What we do is to continue on this journey by leaping from one expression to another. So yesterday we came across this expression, 闲人免进. Basically, it means if you're idle person, like in relevance to business of here, like you have nothing to do with here, you're forbidden to enter. So no trespass to unauthorized personnel. That's the long version. And then we are going to continue with the word 进. And today I'm going to express 进 with its anonym, which is 退. Actually, there is another anonym, which is 出. Okay, over here we do with 进. 进退自如. So today's expression is kind of good, actually. It means your motion, your movement. You're going to move forward, which is 进, and move backward, which is 退. And the 自如 means you already have reached a certain kind of freedom, like you know when to move forward, when to go backward. That's called a 自如. You already reached that state. Okay, so let's go into individual words, characters. 进. Okay. Before I even check it out, I thought, okay, just by the look of it, okay, it's the classical Chinese word formation, which is the meaning maker on the left by this, walking symbol, and the 景, the sound maker, wrapped in the top portion here. That's the sound maker. Like there's nothing fancy about it, just classical Chinese meaning and sound maker combo. And same to 退, right? It got the meaning, something related to walking, and use this symbol. That means, okay, it's a retreat. We give it that sound, and we just, everybody standardize. We just use that sound to mean it's retreat, but actually it's wrong. So I'm happy that I look it up, because in Chinese, we talk about, okay, you look at the character, especially Chinese, are based on icons, based on these images that you can interpret what that meaning is, right? So we do have this warning of, you look at the image and you come up with your interpretation, which could be wrong. And because language is a shared property among a group of users, right? So there is a standard interpretation, and everybody may have their own interpretation just based on the look of the word, of the text, right? So that's what we try to avoid here. So I'm glad I looked it up. This is 进, this is 退. 进, you can see both of them. Yes, they have the symbol of related to walking. So this is the footprint, with a rhythm to it, right? And this is the symbol of the food. Don't ask me why. The cactus looking thing is food. And then on the right side, actually, it's not just the sound maker. They do sound like that too. But it actually is meaning maker. So on the right side is actually a bird symbol. You can kind of see, right? These are the feathers, and it got this beak thing, and it's kind of the feet sticking out backward when a bird is flying, right? So that's a bird symbol. So why bird? Walking means go forward. Can you guess? That means the bird can only walk forward. They cannot walk backward. The structure of their foot, which is kind of bent forward, right? They can only go forward. So if it's a bird walk, it means you're walking forward. Very observative for the ancient Chinese to see that. I mean, I never thought about bird walking means forward walking. Okay, so 退. Well, this is the form that I can get, but according to some researchers' interpretation, there were another form of this 退 word. That means this symbol here, which is not this, this looks like this, right? This is the current simplified version. But it used to be some other character put in there that's sui, that by itself looks like this foot saying flip upside down. So if you have your foot upside down, that means you're going backward, like you're moving, the motion is backward. So in any case, it's because ancient times, walking on foot is the main thing, right? So the way you walk going forward or backward probably is the main motion or concept. So it's good to know where it came from, how we express the move forward and backward. But because I cannot use two English characters here, so I use charge, means moving or attacking, right? Forward attacking, and backward means retreat. So these are kind of military terms to mean charge or retreat. It's a military decision. And then 自如, 自 is self, and 如 means follow. We have the mouse, the woman there, and then symbol. These two together means like following the instructions from the mouse, and women are typically more obedient in following. Okay, so I don't know why I exit. So 进退自如, put together means you already developed your instinct, actually your internal algorithm about when you face a situation, when are you going to charge? You're going to move forward, or when to get back, like move backward, or to exit, to use different strategy, just not always charging, right? That's not the right thing to do. So together, it actually means you have the good sense to move and get a certain freedom of moving by knowing when the right time to move, in what direction. And I use this example in the game of Go. We know like computer beat human, the best champion, human player in Go in 2017. Computers are trained by playing first with a human player and then by playing against itself to develop this algorithm to know when to move, what move to make. And actually in the world of Go, it's not two-dimensional, it's not forward and backwards, it also have left and right, right? So it's this great line, where to position yourself, where to move. So that's the whole game about, to take up more space in that battlefield. And 进退自如 just describe that state where you already have your algorithm from many trials and errors, right? Success and failures, and then well enough what to make, like when to make the move, to move forward or backward. So that's the meaning of 进退自如. Hope you enjoyed the show. Cash in to the currency of thinking by just picking up one expression a day, one word a day.